Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Students, welcome to Unit 10, 10A. Let's go. What sports do you like? Unit 10. What sports do you like? Discuss sports to watch and play. Discuss skills, abilities, and talents. Skills, abilities, and talents. Let's bring this over here. Zoom in. So we start here with a snapshot. Listen and practice. Listen and practice. We have the sports quiz. Sports quiz, yani like a small test. Sports quiz. And we've got the audio. Let's take a look first at the audio. Bismillah.
Unit 10. What sports do you like? Page 64. Exercise 1. Snapshot. Listen and practice. Sports quiz.
Brazil's favorite sport is soccer. Their second favorite is
Mexico's favorite sport is soccer. Their second favorite sport is
Canada's favorite sport is ice hockey. Their second favorite sport is
South Korea's favorite sport is basketball. Their second favorite sport is
So we have for the quiz 4 countries. We have first Brazil, Mexico, Canada, and South Korea up here on top. South Korea. So they give you the favorite sport for that country, and they want you to guess what's the second favorite sport for each country. So for Brazil, Brazil's favorite sport is soccer. Their second favorite sport is tennis, volleyball, or swimming. What do you think? You have to pick one. Pick tennis, volleyball, or swimming. I will give you a minute to check your answers. If you want, you can listen again and choose an answer, one answer for Brazil, one answer for Mexico and Canada and South Korea. And then we will check together. So some of you students with us from before may have noticed that the answers are down here, down below on the bottom. They give you the answers. So it says for Brazil, the second favorite sport is volleyball. Volleyball. For Mexico, the second favorite sport is baseball. Baseball. And for Canada, the second favorite sport is basketball. Basketball. And the last one, South Korea. South Korea. The second favorite sport is soccer. Soccer. And if you remember from the vocabulary, I told you in America, this is soccer. We use soccer. Ooh, that was nice. Soccer for this sport, and for us in America, this is football. This is football in America. All right. It says here on the bottom, can you guess what sports are the second favorite in each country? Well, we did that. That's finished. Do you like sports? do you like sports? And what sports are popular in your country? What sports are popular in your country? So that we may discuss when I see you in class. Excuse me. Oh, air conditioner. All right. Exercise 2. We have our conversation. We are on the subject of sports. And if you look, there's a man here. Looks like he's carrying what? What is this? What is that in his hand? When do you play all these sports? When do you play all these sports? Is the name of the conversation. We have two people speaking, Tara and Victor. Tara and Victor. Does Victor like sports? So here are the questions for this exercise. Number 1, does Victor like sports? Number 2, what sports does he like? What sports does he like? And the last one, does he ever play those sports? Does he ever play those sports? Your text should be covered. Your text should be covered. So you want to listen and try to answer these questions. No cheating. Cover your text. So here's the audio. Bismillah.
Page 64. Exercise 2. Conversation. When do you play all these sports? Listen and practice.
So, Victor, what do you do in your free time?
Well, I really like sports.
Cool. What sports do you like?
My favorite sports are basketball, soccer, and tennis.
Wow. You're a really good athlete. When do you play all these sports?
Oh, I don't play them very often.
What do you mean?
I just watch them on TV.
How much did you understand? 50%, 60%. And did you answer the questions? So if you didn't, that's fine. Listen again and try to answer the questions. Try to answer the questions. And when you come back, we will check your answers together. We will check your answers together. If you are back, that means that you finished. So let's look. Does Victor like sports? Your answer should be yes. He does. Yes, he does. What sports does he like? What sports does he like? Victor says, my favorite sports are basketball, soccer, and tennis. Basketball, soccer, and tennis. And it says number 3, does he ever play those sports? Does he ever play those sports? I don't think so. No. What did he say? What did he say? He says, I just watched them on TV. I just watched them on TV. All right, my students, you know the rules. It's time to practice the conversation. Practice the conversation. So, no reading, no No reading and no Look at the information and try to speak without reading and without And make sure that you do this 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 10 times, okay? As much as you can without using a. And when I see you in class, we will practice this conversation also. Hopefully it will be even better in class. All right, we're going to move on to the next page. And the next page is the grammar focus. Let's zoom in a bit here. This is our grammar focus. Simple present, WH questions. Simple present, WH questions. Let's play the audio and then we'll look at the grammar focus.
Page 65. Exercise 3. Grammar focus. Simple present WH questions.
What sports do you play?
I play soccer and basketball.
Who do you play basketball with?
I play with some friends from work.
Where do you play?
We play at a gym near the office.
How often do you practice?
We practice twice a week.
When do you practice?
We practice on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
What time do you start?
We start at 6 in the evening.
All right, students. Here we have our WH questions. We said what we use for things. Who we use for people. Where, yes, places. How often is for time, but how often do you practice? So it says twice a week. Twice a week, yani frequency. How often do you study English? How often do you study English? Or how often do you have class? We have class twice a week. I study every day. You study English every day. When do you practice? When? So here they used days, right? When do you practice? We practice on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays and Thursdays. And the last one, what time? What time? So this one is clock time. Clock time. We start at 6 in the evening. We start at 6 in the evening. So these WH questions they used for sports. I will also remind you, we have in the back of the book the Grammar Plus. Grammar Plus for extra information and for extra practice. It should be 141. 141. And we're going to use that information from the grammar focus to complete the conversations with the correct WH words. So complete the conversations with the correct WH question words. You're only using WH question words. Yani, only these. Just these question words. Here. Don't need that. So I'm going to give you a chance to stop the video, answer the questions. When you come back, we will check. Bismillah. All right, hopefully you took the time to do the work. Let's check your answers. Got this a little bit covered up. This is your last chance. Do your own work. Here we go. These are the answers that you should have. I love to go bike riding. I go every Sunday. Really? What time do you go? What time do you go? Or when do you go? Yani here, what time and when have the same meaning. What time or when do you go? The next one, who do you go with? Who do you go with? Also, this should be a big W, and this also, big W, all right? Who do you go with? The next one, really, what do you like to watch, or what sports do you like to watch? What do you like to watch? What sports do you like to watch? And the next one, when do you usually watch soccer? When? When do you usually watch soccer? And the last one, and where do you usually watch it? And where do you usually watch it? All right. If you made a mistake, think about why. Okay, you made that mistake. And please make sure if it's the first letter, it should be big. This should be big. This should be big. This should be big. All right, just this one can be small. All right, the last one. And then here, part B, complete the conversations. Complete the conversation with WH questions. Then compare with a partner. Then compare with a partner. So again, you can stop the video, do your work, and then come back and check. Okay, students, here we go. Did you do your work? I'm sure you did. Positive you did. All right, let's take a look. So here, the first one they gave you, what sports do you like? The next one, who do you play with? Who do you play with? Or maybe you could say, who do you usually play with? The same. Who do you usually play with? Who do you play with? When do you practice? When do you practice? What time do you start? What time do you start? And the last one, where do you play? Where do you play? All right, those should be your answers. Please do not forget, the W's here should be big. Big W, big W, big W. Don't forget. Also, students, please make sure that these letters are going below the line. P and Y and yes. All right, don't write P's like here, play. Like this, not like this. All right, that's wrong. It should be like this, below the line. Also, you. Here, this is wrong. Okay, it's not in the middle of the sentence. So this Y is wrong. You need to make your what? Come on, baby. Your Y's like this, below the line. Below the line. Part C, ask your partner 5 questions about sports and other activities. Then tell the class. So this will be classwork. Classwork. Right? We can take a look at that together in class. All right, students, on to the next page, page 66, it looks like. Page 66, we have a listening exercise. And here, you can see that these men are playing what? What is this? Yes, that is a football. And they're playing flag football. You can see the flags here, the yellow, the yellow flags. So the listening exercise, what do you think of sports? What do you think of sports? Listen to the conversations about sports and complete the chart. So we have 4 people, James, Brianna, Matthew, and Nicole. James, Brianna, Matthew, and Nicole. I want you to listen and tell me what is their favorite sport. Do they play it or do they watch it? Do they play it or do they watch it? Oops. Bismillah.
Page 66. Exercise 4. Listening. What do you think of sports? Listen to the conversations about sports. Complete the chart. 1.
Hey, James. What do you think of soccer?
I like it. Actually, I like lots of sports.
Oh, yeah? What sports do you like?
Let's see. I like tennis and bike riding, and especially football. It's my favorite.
Football's my favorite, too. So, when do you play it?
In the fall and winter.
2.
What sports do you like, Brianna?
You know, I don't like sports very much.
So you never play sports?
No, I don't. Oh, wait. I do like tennis.
Oh, really? When do you play tennis?
About once a week. I play with a friend at my gym.
3.
Do you play volleyball, Matthew?
No. I think it's a little boring.
I see. Do you like any sports?
Oh, sure. My favorite sport is baseball. I love baseball. Now that's an exciting sport.
How often do you play?
Well, I don't really play. I'm too busy. But I watch it on TV a lot.
4.
Do you like tennis, Nicole?
It's okay, but it's not my favorite.
What's your favorite sport?
I guess my favorite sport is basketball.
Really? Where do you play basketball?
Oh, I don't play basketball, but a lot of my friends do, and I like to watch them play.
All right, so if you didn't get the answers, that's okay. You can stop and listen again, and then come back and we'll check together. You can stop, listen again, and come back and we'll check together. If you're ready, then we will look. Brianna. Well, first of all, James said football and he plays football. Brianna said tennis. And that she plays. Matthew said baseball. Baseball. And that he watches. And the last one, Nicole, she said basketball. Basketball. And also that she watches. All right, students. We have arrived to page 66, number 4. We are going to stop here because that's as far as we get today. All right. And the next part B, we will continue on to the rest of the units. So students, I hope that you take advantage of the video listen, 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 speak, speak, speak. And when you come to class, all right, you should have plenty of practice speaking. Plenty of practice speaking. So when you come to class, you'll be very, very good. All right. So I hope to see you soon, wherever I'm going to see you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.